What's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, Crazy Dragoon. My blood sugar, unfortunately, is starting to spike, which does not spell anything good for this stream. But, 132, so it's not bad right now. I got the drink, so I'm gonna hydrate. And even without the camera, I promise I'm sitting up. So welcome in, Crazy Dragoon. Welcome in, Luna. Hope you're doing well. And Peter, no, I don't drink. I'm drinking Pepsi Zero. Hell yeah, Crazy Dragoon. Alright. We'll jump into it. I won't have as much time as I would have liked, due to the fact that I was not feeling good when I woke up. And tentatively, I am supposed to have plans tonight. So as long as I still feel fine, I'm gonna do them. So we'll probably stream until about 5:30ish at the latest. And that's assuming my blood sugar holds up and everything, so I wanted to jump right into it. I didn't want to sit at the starting screen for too long. Working on the 120 star ranking strip now. Hell yeah, Luna. How far are you along in it, are you? I'm pretty sure the music from the original theme song was actually from the games too, Crazy Dragoon. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was just the 8-bit theme when it was on the video game, and then they spruced it up for the anime. Okay, so I remember when I came back here. I'm kind of just running around for a minute, but I do remember when I came back here. Jesus Christ. This game runs even rougher every time I come back to it. At least that one was just trying to have me land better. Was there not an item right in front of me? Shit, my eyes are playing tricks on me, bro. Oh! Nope. My eyes were not playing tricks. There was an item, and then it disappeared. That's interesting. What was I doing? What was I saying? I had to find the 4 members of the Elite Four and take their challenges, their trials, so to speak. So I'll probably start with this one. Are there different ranks? It looks like it. 5, 4, I'm gonna guess. Okay, so that's 2. That's gonna be 3. And then once I do all of them, I can challenge Kieran. That makes sense. The bottom 2, starting the 3rd worst now. Gotcha. Right, because you made the tier list yesterday. I remember you were mentioning that, so now you're beginning the script for it. Okay, gotcha. Yes. Was I still doing the canyon biome? You know what? I don't remember walking into the canyon biome. I think I did the polar biome. You know what? You're right, because I was in the polar biome, and then I think I made my way into the Central Plaza. So yeah, you know what? Let's just head west. Let's just head west. Do I have you guys? Being that I'm seeing you right now. Yes. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to run into that one. That was because I was looking at chat. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check out the canyon biome then. Where were we at for the Pokedex? We made decent progress. We were at like 130, I believe, or something. Wow, I remember that exactly. Cool. Whee. Hey. But again, welcome in, everybody. So hopefully we'll have a good at least 2.5 hour stream of this. Jesus Christ. If the game holds up long enough. You know, it is funny. It's funny that I keep always giving the Switch shit for this, because, like, obviously, like, without a doubt, these games run the worst. However, what I will say, I don't believe I've ever had a game crash out to a home screen on the Nintendo Switch. There are definitely times where I'd prefer it to do that as opposed to it running the way it does, but I don't think I've ever had it full crash. Whereas, comparatively, I had Oblivion. I was playing Oblivion off stream last night for like an hour, and it did nothing but crash to the home screen. What shit as I give it? It somehow still holds its own, which is hilarious. Oh yeah, no problem, Luna. Always appreciate the stopping, no matter the reason. Always happy to see you for the minute. Love the design for Canyon more than the other biomes. Really? Alright. Let's check it. Yeah, I like the other biomes so far. They're all pretty cool. Did it say I have a Graveler and Golem? I think it did. At the very least, I saw Graveler. I'm not sure if I saw Golem, but I want to check. Okay, well, I at least have the Graveler. Cool, cool, cool. Had to load up Super Mario 64 just to replay the worst start so I could form my thoughts properly. I kind of want to ask. It's gotta be, you know what? You can keep it a surprise. Oh man, it's gotta be in either. It's gotta either be one of the ones in TikTok Clock, or it's gotta be in that Rainbow Cruise level. Horsey, what the fuck are you doing here? I know we caught a Seadra in the other one, or yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't think we saw a Horsey. That you dude scratched its head. It's like, what the hell? How did you not have me? I am right? Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Again, if you want to keep the list secret, I get it. But I wanted to at least guess that. Alright. This is where you got your shiny Hitmontop? That's funny. Did you catch... I forget, because I don't know if I asked in particular. Did you catch a shiny Hitmontop as it was? Or did you catch a shiny Tyrogue? And then evolve it? What the hell are these things? I would imagine you caught a Hitmontop itself, being that that's what you listed. It'd be pretty cool to see a Hitmontop walking around the overworld. It was a Tyrogue and it evolved it. Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. That's sick. Yeah, like, shiny Tyrogue is like pinkish, reddish, I think? Correct me if I'm wrong. Rainbow Ride. I knew it wasn't Rainbow Road, and I was like, well, it's got a ship. So maybe the Rainbow Ride. Okay, gotcha. 100 coins in TikTok Clock. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Without a doubt. Hell yeah, Crazy Dragoon. Have I fought a Scrappy? Looked like it didn't load the picture, but it looks like it knew what it was. Hi. We're just fucking around. Fucking around. The canyon biome. I'm so glad I just completed catching one Pokemon. Okay. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Where do we... Like, the canyon biome looks... interesting. I was gonna say something really stupid, because I was gonna be like, well, it looks like it's just a bunch of canyons, and let me tell you, there's a damn good chance that that's what it is. Second worst is Snowman's big head? Really? Why is that one second worst? Is it just because it's so finicky to actually get it to work? Because I do remember that being an issue when I was when I would play through it. You want to hit him on top before you got the other two Evos? Oh, hell yeah. That was a good, damn good... Because I feel like that one's the hardest to get because, like you said, with the stat spread, it's got to be very specific. Thanks, bud. I can take regular quests now. The F tier is a 7 stars and make me genuinely enraged to play. Fair. Oh. Damn. I was wrong. That's pretty cool, though. With the blue pants. Alright, I'll move more in. It's starting to look like I have a lot of these guys that are chilling in this area. There's a big-ass cave. So what's preventing him from climbing up that as opposed to every other wall? Take a photo of a wild Pokemon. How do I pull up that screen? That was not right. How do I pull up the screen that shows me my quests? I forget what button that is. We'll go in the cave though. Oh, Chargestone Cavern technically comes out this way. Okay, well, I already explored that. So instead of going this way, I guess we'll head more towards like the water part of the canyon. And we'll circle back if we end up coming back that way. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Script for that section is a bit long, so I won't go into it too much here, but Sunrise is annoying to get up top and easy to fall to the start. That's fair. That's very fair. There's like 4 rest areas in each of the biomes. You can use stuff in lots of fast travels. Okay. Alright. That's the same button as sandwich timer. God damn, Luna, you act as if I've made a sandwich in this game. That's the auto battle button. Can you not? There we go. Yeah, I still don't know what button that is. I'll fuck around and find out, though. No idea. I hated the sandwich shit in this game, dude. I hated it. Right on the D-pad. Okay. When I'm not right. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Canyon biome. Okay. Okay. So what's the difference between the entry-level stuff and the quests that guy just told me that I could do? Do I not have any of them? Are they not randomized like that? Do I have to wait? Like, why did he tell me that now? Do you guys know? Fair. Yo, Pluto, welcome in, man. How's Breath of the Wild going? I pulled you up as I went live, and I saw that you made it to the top of the mountain. What do you call it? I saw that you were fighting the Lionel. How's that going? Well, welcome in, man. I had that before Crazy Dragoon, so I don't think he was telling me about that. I think I had 2 red quests when I was doing it last week. So if he was telling me about that, he was pretty late to telling me about that. Because I did unlock those last week. Every 10 quests get me that, and that's what the tracker up top is. I'm like 8 or so towards the next one. Dropped it. So Pluto, the whole thing, and I feel like I was like looking at, like again, I see Delphin's comments in your chat, and it's like I know you want to just play the game and do your own thing. When you get up to that point, all that you need to do up there is grab shock arrows. You don't need to fight him. And I made the same mistake. I was trying to kill him for like an hour or two until I was like, dude, I can't do this. I'm just going to give up. And then I was talking to my friend. They were like, no, you don't have to kill him. Just the whole idea around it is just grab the shock arrows and get the hell out of there. So that's what I would recommend. You're not really going to get too much good things from killing him now anyway. And for the trouble that it's worth, it's not. It's not worth it. So what I would recommend is just be as sneaky as possible and just grab as many shock arrows on the ground as possible. That's my advice. Aside from the carpet rides, the other 3 levels are really fun for me. Interesting. You know, I was never crazy about that place, no matter what. I think the only one that I didn't mind was the 8 red coins in that area, but look at the map of the area, man. Okay, let me open the map. Yeah, another thing the game's not clear about. Yeah, I'll tell you, Pluto. Like, while I do love the game, it is kind of rough with. It's one of those things that, like, it really depends on how people play the game and what you're looking for, because people love the fact that this game is, like, totally open, and you're able to go and do anything however you want, whenever you want. But because of that, man, there's, like, next to no guidance. And it fucks me up a lot. But yes, I would recommend not killing the Lionel and just grabbing the shock arrows. Okay, let me look at the map. I hit the wrong button. Let me look at the map, Luna. Was there anything in particular you wanted to see? I'll leave it up for a second. I'll zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, that got me a lot, Pluto. That one was very frustrating. Dude, why is my blood sugar still I must be sick. There's no other way about it. There's no reason I should do this. Does this look familiar? Not a chance. Like, if you're telling me, like, does it look like a map from a different Pokemon game? Maybe. Down you're on the same lighthouse location Gen 5 games where you encounter Shiny Haxorus. Didn't even know you encounter Shiny Haxorus in Gen 5. Damn. Interesting, though. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Once you said that, I was like, well, I do know that like, with Chargestone Cavern being a thing, this is probably going to have some similarities to another place in Gen 5. What's the name of the mountain? Did it have a name, or was it just a mountain? Oh, I think we caught you. But I will double check, being that you're right in front of me. That's pretty cool. Yo, Delphin, welcome in, man. How you doing? The nature preserve? Ah, interesting. Oh, what? Oh, wait, do I have you? I can't remember. I do. That's pretty cool, though. You'd think I would have remembered it to some degree. With the fact that I played Black, and then I played White too, and then I did both of them as a randomized Nuzlocke. Like, you'd think I would at least remember some of the areas, but man, in one ear, out the other, I guess. In one part of my memorization brain skills, and right out the other, you know? But I'm doing alright, Delphin. Always good to see you here. I wonder what other kind of Pokemon I can find, and I wonder where. Because I feel like a lot of this biome is just the same between all this shit. Do I have a lantern? Maybe I'll swim in the water for a little bit. Let's see if I can find the lantern, a Chinchou, whatever else might be here. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. Grab the picture. I'll see it side by side and be like, God damn. But yes, Pluto, when you go back to Zelda, definitely don't kill the Lionel. It's, like I said, definitely not worth the time and frustration right now. You guys know how I play those games, too. I'm like, they're always like, oh, don't kill that thing, it's not worth your time, you're not strong enough. And I'm like, fuck you, don't tell me what I can and can't do, and then I spend, like, the next 3 hours trying to do it, and I'm like, maybe that wasn't worth my time. I don't know, I wasn't watching, I pulled up his stream as I went live, and I saw him at the Lionel, and I asked him how Breath of the Wild was doing, and he was like, yeah, this enemy's one-shotting me, so I figured he was talking about the Lionel. Yeah, the DLC's pretty fun so far. Wasn't crazy about the first one, for sure. But this one's pretty cool, comparatively. Definitely like this one more so far. Nice. Now, with the others, they had different areas. And I just wondered... Do you guys know if there's another cave that's not the Chargestone Cavern in the Canyon biome? Because otherwise, I feel like a lot of the Pokemon that they're putting, like, in this kind of area is going to be, like, over here as well. Like, maybe I should go up towards the mountains, because I'm assuming... maybe I shouldn't assume that. I know Chargestone Cavern is big. And I was probably up around here when I went into Chargestone. So if I had to guess, this whole thing could be Chargestone. Because I know it was also in the polar biome. But yeah, let's try making our way north a little bit. And just check out, like, the mountain area. Otherwise, I don't really know where else they would put different Pokemon. Are they going to make it so I can't climb? Okay, cool. Cool. Told him not to die. Yeah, that's fair. Let me tell you, if I were to give that advice to most gamers, I don't know how much it would change. I wasn't watching, so I'll give you that. But I don't know if Pluto was intentionally dying. You know? Yeah, no, totally fair. Totally fair. I wouldn't have mentioned it if he didn't bring it up, but, you know. There's a certain level to, you know, especially because I know how Pluto's playing the game. Let him do his own thing for a little while. And then if it starts to seem that he's struggling and or getting frustrated, I'll kind of be like, oh, well, you could go here. You know, like for the first couple streams of Breath of the Wild, you know, he was doing his own thing. He was, doing his own thing and everything. And then I asked if he wanted some guidance. Oh shit, Ignis with the resub! I didn't even see Ignis pop in yet. Damn, see, this is what happens when I'm behind on chat. God, there's so many Minior. So many Minior. Alright, maybe the mountain's not much better right now. You know what, though? I don't think I found an Elekid. I can't remember if I found an Elekid in the Chargestone Cavern. Let me just see. I did. Okay. Okay, let's see. Plenty of caves, but I was just going towards the other side of the river you're at. Okay, I'll start there. Is this actually open world? Yes, it is, Stealthin. This game is open world. The wild terrestrialized Pokemon back there oftentimes is a Tyrogue Evo. The one that was on my screen, like, back this way, Crazy Dragoon? Yo, yeah, for 1 year? God damn, Ignis! Yo, Ignis, once again, man, thank you for the resub. Always good to see you here. You know I absolutely live for all of your DMs regarding Claire Obscure right now, since Jimmy's not fucking playing it. What a loser. Doing all of his finals and schoolwork and shit. That's crazy. But again, man, thank you for the resub. Always happy to see you here, and for all the mod help you do and help me with OBS and shit, man. I always appreciate it. Alright, let's go see what that thing is. Good static spawn somewhere in the Canyon Mountains, but I don't remember where. Gotcha. Okay. Asked me what he should do, so I told him to do that Divine Beast. It's the easiest one. Yeah, no, that's where I was sending him originally. I told him to follow that, oh, look at that. Hitmonchan. Cool, cool, cool. That's where I was sending him originally. I told him to go to the Kakariko village and then follow the trail to Lake Helia. 100%. Exactly. We can't do this for those who come after if you're not willing to do it now, you know? Oh, dude, I get it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not that specific with this game. I'll get the Pokedex. I don't really care about getting the terrestrialized Pokemon much. But if it's a Pokemon I don't have, and like you said, if it's Evos that wouldn't normally spawn, I'll definitely grab them. Heh. Real? Dude, that's sick. That's an awesome tattoo idea. Oh, dude. I'm seeing, like... Listen, I know I've been hearing it a lot with different games, Ignis, but I have been hearing that a lot of people are thinking that this game is going to be this generation's Final Fantasy VII. And honestly, I'm not that opposed to that idea. You know, last year, people were saying that about Metaphor Fantasio, and while I loved it, I did think it was a bit of a stretch. I don't think it's a bit of a stretch to say it with this one. I think this game is, like, Claire Obscure is taking over the goddamn world. And rightfully so. Okay. Alright, so with that being done, let me check the map again. Yeah, you know what? I'll just climb. I'll just climb the mountain a little bit. Along the mountain, secret tunnel, through the mountain. Yeah, I kind of forget the words, but then it goes like this. Secret tunnel. Dude, what is this? Is this just weird grass? Yo, are you a wild Metan? Fuck. Let me scroll up. A lot of Evo spawn weird spots that you wouldn't otherwise check. That's fair. That's fair. But, like, yeah, a lot of the time if I don't catch the evolution, I can at least just evolve the base Pokemon. Most of the time. But obviously, as you saw in the other DLC, there were definitely times where I was like, alright, well, if I can catch the evolution, I'd rather do that than try and fucking evolve this pain in the ass. Can you just grab the wall and climb like normal? Thank you. Let's see. If you're looking at it to the right, from the outside, to run by a second degree. Yeah, I think the the characters have that kind of depth, too. Yeah, it gets you to care about its world and characters so early, which is very difficult to do. What game was I playing? Oh, man, dude. It's gonna kill me because I'm not gonna remember what game it is. Oh, not a game. But I think it still works as the same description. When I first watched Demon Slayer, I watched the first episode, and my friend was like, oh, you are gonna cry to the first episode. And, spoilers for the first 10 minutes of Demon Slayer. I'm so sorry if you haven't gotten to it. However, give it 10 minutes and you'll find out. When Tanjiro's whole family gets slaughtered, and I was just sitting there, and they were like, how are you not crying? Are you heartless? And I'm like, I've known these people for 5 minutes. I don't give a shit about any one of them. I was like, why would I be I mean, like, yeah, I guess it's sad, but man, I have absolutely zero emotional attachment to any of these characters. Why am I sad about this? But damn, you put in the same context with Claire Obscure, and I think we were all bawling our eyes out in the prologue. Like, it's just, exactly like you said, so crazy that they got people to care so much immediately. Found out CL is one of the dancers in the beginning, like how Luna's the one playing guitar. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yes, exactly. You're good. I might be done looking for the Pokemon now, because I'm not finding a shit ton that I need here. So, I know I did Minchino and Chinchino, or at the very least I remember looking at them in the polar biome. So I think, for the most part, anyone just on like a surface level is found here. I probably caught 8 or 9 would be my guess. 8. Okay. That's fine. We'll start going through, so that means that there's 100 more Pokemon, which means I missed a damn good amount. Which means they're either rarer spawns, could be on a day-night cycle, or simply in caves or small locations that I didn't find. Because I do also believe that a lot of the Pokemon that we caught their whole evolution lines. I do also know that there's at least a good amount of starters that I have to catch. Oh, well, there's a Cleavor here. There's a good amount of starters I have to catch, which would then lead to their evolution lines, so honestly, that's probably at least another 30 Pokemon right there. So, we'll get there. Got red hair now? Oh, that's cool, Delphin. I had no idea what color your hair was before, but that's pretty cool. Did you get it dyed? I assume you did. I don't know how else you would get red hair, but, that's pretty cool. Am I coming over Saturday? What for? I didn't know about this. Sounds good, Crazy Dragoon. Thanks for the good luck. Sorry I wasn't able to start on time and have you here for a little bit longer. I'm sorry about that, Crazy Dragoon. But thank you for being here. Oh, wait, Luna, were you just waiting for me to find the Cleavor? This is still just so much faster than doing like the regular way, I feel. Ugh. Okay, wait, let me scroll up now. Forget people don't use Facebook, and I don't think I remember reminded Brian to ask, but 30th party from Melissa. Oh shit! Okay. Made the event, always forgetting people don't use it. That's totally fair. What time is it? Because that's funny, because I would also have to guess Brian possibly either forgot or just didn't tell me. Because right now we were scheduled to stream on Saturday, which, you know, obviously we're not going to do. I'll be there, for sure. But it's funny that he probably forgot and then just didn't either, you know, he was also at Sonic Temple, so man was busy. Not holding that against him. So that's really funny. But okay, yeah, send it over. To be fair, you know what, though? To be fair, I don't think I actually mentioned to him about Saturday's stream. I think I just put in the schedule because I figured we would be good for it. So, you know what? You can't hold it against him at all. Wow, oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell happened? Did I bump into something and then fall off, or am I just stupid? Oh, no, he just kept moving. Okay, well. That's unfortunate. Damn, that's brutal, though. Can't even evolve this one. How... Okay, quick question. How did he evolve in Legends Arceus? Was this one of the ones that they just didn't know how to transfer the evolution thing, so they just made it so you couldn't? Because let me tell you, that's not how you handle it, Nintendo. I'll check like 1 or 2 more areas and then we'll head to do some story, I think. I'm excited to do it. Yeah, dude, he had a good fucking time with Sonic Temple. I already told him. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I gotta do this next year. I've never gone to a festival for that long, and while it might be difficult with the diabetes, it's something I've always wanted to do and never got the chance to before. So... I'll do it. I feel bad. I feel bad, and especially with Brian, because I see him so often, the 2 nights a week. He puts up with a lot of my shit, and I give him credit for it. Just I'm sure he would have liked to have me there, but I'm sure it was also a damn good break from going to concerts with me, because sometimes it sucks to have to deal with my blood sugar. So I'm sure it was good for him to just get out. Go to the concert, even without Jimmy, just be able to go to the concert by himself, relax by himself, and do everything on his own schedule. So, at the very least, I'm glad he was able to do that. And he shelled out a little bit of extra money for that stuff. I know he did, like, the VIP stuff, so... He's fucking sick. Black Augurite. They didn't put it in the items. Wow. You see, Pokemon in this game can evolve except Stantler. So did they just... Wait, did they just retcon that evolution then? Into the Weirdeer? What I'm assuming by you saying that is that Weirdeer technically doesn't exist in this game. In the school store. Interesting. Okay. I'm basically just going to run back to the Savannah area, do a quick little comb over for anything I may have missed, and then we'll go from there. Bunch of Cranidos for no Rampardos. Not what I meant to do. But it was good the one time you went, definitely recommend it, but gotta make sure you got the actual important stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's tough. It's tough, especially for a 4-day festival. Like, it's really just like the food note is tough. And you know what? Now that I also am standing here, I forgot that Luna was sending the picture of the mountain to the Discord. So let me see this shit. Damn, yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, like literally with like this in particular, even. That's actually really sick with the lake on the right. Damn, good job. That's sick. That's a cool small detail. Yeah, let me see. Okay. And also, yeah, okay, so with that time, me and Blood Trip still might just stream earlier. Like, instead of a 1 o'clock start, maybe I'll just say, 12 o'clock start. That way me, him, and Jimmy. Because, like, I know Jimmy comes home from school. I believe he's coming home on Friday. So maybe we will still stream and then just make our way over right after. Either way, I'll definitely be there. Thank you for letting me know. Good. Hisui, Quillfish, and Stantler evolved by using a move a certain number of times in certain style. Right, which obviously they can't totally do just because of the styles, but it's probably still the same move. They teach to just to move a certain amount of time. Stantler can't learn the move, it needs to evolve, and it's maybe forgotten. Oh, that makes sense if it's through evolution. But it's only a DLC post game. Gotcha, okay. Okay. But man, that, I mean, like, okay, I guess if there was an evolution that they were gonna, like, not retcon, but, like an evolution that they were just going to start ignoring, as opposed to changing, I guess that would be it, but damn, that still feels weird, man. Like, how many, you know, and here's a question, Luna. If you know the answer, it might be easy. Is that the only Pokemon evolution that's ever been unavailable in a further game that the Pokemon is in? You know what I mean by that? Like, not, I mean, I'm trying to think of how to word it, because, like, I also understand that, like, the Cyndaquil, or, like, the Hisui and Typhlosion isn't available unless you're in, unless you're playing Arceus. But that's, like, a regional variant, if what I'm saying makes sense. Okay, you do know what I mean, okay. Hello, Rhyhorn. I'm badass. Hell yeah, Ignis. Alright, yeah, no, I'll definitely be there on Saturday. 100%. If they bring Weird Air to modern games, it probably make it a TM. Okay, I can see them doing that. That makes sense. What was the name of the move? It was something shield, right? Or shield something. It had the word shield in it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, where am I going? He's around here somewhere. Way too that way. That's gotta be it. Ursaluna, I think Cleavor. Ursaluna's unobtainable. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, Cleavor was the static encounter that we just found. They put in... I mean, yeah, it's not the same, but at least they had the Blood Moon Ursaluna. Like, I guess they did put in its own regional variant. But yeah, okay. So Ursaluna's unobtainable, too. Interesting. Welcome in, Shin, by the way. And yeah, Psy Shield Bash, totally, yep. Okay. So he looks like he's gonna have fire moves. He's either gonna be a fire trainer, or this is gonna be a fire trial. Either way, let's just start it up and see what happens. But again, Ignis, thank you for the resub, and thank you for being here, man. Definitely make it on Saturday. Do what you need to do. Always appreciate it. I'm assuming Pluto went back to Breath of the Wild for now, yeah. I was like, I haven't heard from him, so I'm assuming he went back to it. Hell yeah, I'm asshat. Do I have to give 50 every time I attempt this? Just a quick question, because I will rearrange my team a little bit if I have to give 50 every time. No, don't think so. Okay, I'm cool with that. Got through 5 of the 18 main story objectives in Scarlet and Violet. Nice! Hell yeah. There's a trend in the E4 that makes the types obvious. That's totally fair. I forget what they all look like. And I'm only mentioning that because I feel like 9 times out of 10, if there's something like that, it's usually with how they look. Maybe their color hair. Oh, you know it. You know it, Shin. Oh, I hate this hair. But let me tell you, I may hate the hair, but I also don't want to go back to somewhere to change the hairstyle, so... I guess I'm stuck with it. Ah. My sandwich making skills. Ah, yes. I've made 2 sandwiches this entire game. Alright. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, okay. Totally fair. Negotiate with the league club members to get some ingredients. Super spicy sandwich. Alright. Do you think the developers were just, like, really hungry? Dude, let me fucking tell you, I wish I knew what was spicy. I feel like jalapenos are pretty spicy, maybe. Possibly. I feel like mayonnaise isn't. 3 ingredients. Well, that's not specific. Yeah, yeah, probably a jalapeno. Okay, do I have to talk to them? Well, I do. Hold on. Oh, beat me for potato salad. What the fuck are we doing? This is so weird. Can someone remind me, does Electros have Levitate? I'm asking you that as I have him in my party. Okay. So, that's actually fine. We'll just do this. The amount of times that I forget about Levitate is insane. Make sure to read ingredient descriptions. Okay, gotcha. Talking battle to NPCs. It was seeming like like people were like trading the different ones, but I guess it makes sense that I couldn't use my own ingredients to trade either. I knew I couldn't use them to make the sandwich, but that makes sense. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I made a total... I probably made a total of 2 sandwiches that weren't mandatory by the game's purposes. Man, because I just did not care for sandwich making. It was such a weird mechanic in my mind. Not one that I cared for. I know I mentioned that while we were doing the shiny hunting races in the past, but I thought it was such a weird thing to throw into the game, and so I never did much with it. Now, here's my question. When you say read the ingredients description, can I battle her and get the stuff first? Or did that lock me into using the potato salad? Because how I imagine it, I can... Okay, you press X to check ingredients. I'm assuming. Jesus, that took a while. An ingredient obtained during Crispin's Elite Trial. Awesome, yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Jeez, man. I don't know how to make this sandwich. I have no idea what I could be putting on it. the right answer. Okay. Thinklings do something with everyone here? Interesting. Don't fully remember, just remember something is bullshit. Okay, gotcha. That right, okay. Grab it and then do it. What do you get when you mix eggs, oil, and vinegar? I don't know. Fucking food? What? I'm almost positive none of these. You definitely don't mix... What is this game, dude? I'm fucking out of here. I can't. Yeah, I'm looking up a fucking guide. I'm not doing this bullshit. I hated this aspect to it. Jesus fuck, dude. Okay, is this something I need? Because I don't know what this answer is either. Like I said, I don't think you mix eggs, oil, and vinegar to get any one of these, but fuck man, why not? I don't know how you came up with the fucking answers you gave me. Oh my god, this is making me not want to do this. Butter. I don't have eggs. I'll be real with you guys. I am so wildly disheartened with how much I hate this. I don't know if I want to continue this. This has to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. Alright. Can you just give me mayonnaise? Oh, Jesus fuck, dude. Oh wait, they're normal. Okay, sorry. The game classifies mustard and onions as spicy. That's wild. But I mean, fair. Because Japan. Oh my fucking god, dude. What am I doing? Okay, but you don't think the chorizo meats are an ingredient needed. Jalapenos are, and chili sauce is as well. Okay. Man ran a mile away from me. What fucking gigantic-ass Pokemon does he have? What the fuck was that? Why? Man ran 3 miles to send out his Pokemon, and then sent out the smallest Pokemon of any of the fights so far. I mean, yeah, you know what, that that's a fair point, Luna. That's a very, very fair point. Notice how I didn't run 9 miles away from this guy, though. You're not wrong, Dan. You bought it off of him? You know what? To be fair, I could have done. I obviously could have done that, but I want to save the BP just in case. Just in case I need it for some other bullshit trials. Guys, do I have to make sandwiches and other ones? I'm assuming I don't have to. Every time I mention it, he gets 3 more miles further back. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Oh, no, okay, you know what? You're right. We were the one that actually ran away. Alright. Thanks, bro. So should I look up what I need, or are you guys confident? Wow, there's no descriptions for any of this stuff. Do I have to click A on it? Just an ingredient obtained. That's ass. Yeah, I'll do another jalapeno. Why not? Prosciutto and olive oil. I don't think I have those. Okay. Are you gonna ask me the same question? Can I just, like, give you... Oh. Oh, tell me if I've got it. Oh, that's what he means. Why couldn't I just answer the fucking question? Bro, I fucking hate this game, dude. It's so stupid. Oh, okay. So, what do I have? What do I need to make this guy's stupid fucking lunch? Okay. See descriptions when I make the sandwich. Okay, so I can't check it ahead of time. Jesus Christ, dude. I fucking hate this. I've said it 19 times. I'm sorry, guys. Mayonnaise, mustard, chili sauce. Mayonnaise. Okay, none of those other two. Jalapeno and chorizo. It seems like there's a lot of other, like, recipes that it could be. That's the one that just showed up, so that's the one I'm going. So now I need mustard and chorizo, according to this. Oh, and it's no BP cost for the others. Okay, gotcha, Shin. This one was infuriating to me because I didn't read descriptions and I don't count onions and mustard as spicy. Yeah, that's fair too. Yeah. I do still have both, right? I didn't trade any of the jalapenos away. Oh, I did trade one. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I don't remember trading one. Wait, what do you want for the jalapeno? Oh, I do have prosciutto and olive oil. Okay. I thought I got it from him and then forgot that I didn't have the ingredients when I talked to him the first time, so... Alright. Fuck it, man. Why not? We've been here all day. It's literally nighttime. It's probably like 11:30. Can I put down as much as I want? I hate this. I hate this. My favorite is when you put it on the sandwich and then it just falls off. I'm testing fate by putting them where I am, but... That looks horrible. Oh, you're good, Luna. Don't worry. I already looked it up. I appreciate it, though. Yeah, shit, it definitely looked like there were different recipes and, like, different people did it with different amounts. That was just the first link that I clicked on, and I already had most of the ingredients, so I was like, alright, whatever, I'll go with this. Well, like I said, the one that I looked up had both mayo and onion listed. Or, not onion. It didn't have onion listed, but it did have mayo listed. So once I pulled the guide up, I was just going to put down what the guide said, because if I messed this up, I probably wasn't going to redo it. Yay. Do I fight him? Try this challenge for over an hour. Yeah, it said, I think it only had the 5 things listed. It was chorizo, jalapenos, and then it was the mustard sauce, or the mustard, chili sauce, and mayonnaise. Those were the 5 things on the one that I just looked up. Can you imagine I don't even fucking fight this guy? What are 13 text messages? Oh. This isn't E. Sorry guys, give me 2 seconds. My cousin had her baby today. want you guys to know this is how my family is. Okay, my cousin had her baby today. We have a big ass family group chat. Sent in a text, like her husband sent in a text message with the name, the time, the weight, like, you know, the typical stuff. 2 text messages later, he said 2 days late though, he's already grounded. Fantastic. I love my family. Okay. Alright. In an elite battle. I'm assuming this is a double battle as well. I'll send out Scaladirge first. I probably would have started it with Ursaluna and Greninja, but he'll probably resist some things. That's me stretching. But again, guys, thank you for being here. Shin, always good to see you too, man. There's something here. Oh, fuck yeah. yeah, Biggest Thonk actually almost did pull an all-nighter. I was part of the reason why I wasn't feeling good today was I was up real late because my blood sugar went low at like 3 o'clock. So I was up till about 4:30 taking care of that, and he was still working on one of his assignments. I was like, oh shit. It would be so much funnier if instead of throwing out a Pokemon, he just started beating me with that pan. Oh my good sir. I see he's a man of culture using a Quick Ball. Okay, Rotom and Talonflame. Okay. Talonflame. Guys, I'm gonna ask a real stupid question. But I like to ask this question a lot. Does the Flame Rotom have Levitate? I feel like Rotom's ability is Levitate, but I don't know if his ability changes with the kind of Rotom he is. Let's see if it'll work. So if that's the case, this is unfortunate for Ursaluna. Oh, and they have 6 Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, Levitate is still the ability. Every Rotom has Levitate. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's just unfortunate then. Alright, we're gonna switch up strats then. You know what? I don't think Talonflame can do much. Let's let him chill. Let's just let him. Okay. We're going for setup. Like, if I end up losing this, then I'll just switch up my team, switch my team around, and go from there. Oh, the Rocky Helmet. Shits. Okay. I see the plan. Alright, that's fine. Alright. It's a good start. Okay, like I said, I can definitely get a better start going if I need to next. Because I'm not going to be using Glaceon in this fight. But you know what? I actually could use Raichu and Electros, actually. So that's not terrible. someone will know this too, just because I forget right now. If I use Discharge, does that hit Skeledirge, or does it just... Because I know some attacks will hit everyone on the field, like Earthquake, but I also know that some attacks will only hit the opposing team. I forget which Discharge does. Will Discharge hit my other Pokemon? It will. Gotcha. Okay, so you know what? That's fucking hilarious, but you know what? We'll throw this in. Yeah, man, I do not have anything set up well. Oh, man, dude, camera up sucks. Alright, I'm definitely gonna lose this, but that's fine. Like I said, I'll get this done better next time. You know what, let's just... well, no reason to go for a Discharge, honestly, if we just paralyze the Talonflame. I could probably do this with... I might be able to make it work with Revives, but I'm not gonna go for that. And Raichu wasn't someone I trained up. Raichu was someone I had in just to paralyze the wild Pokemon that I was catching. Talonflame's dangerous, though. I should probably take him out, too. Okay. Let's get Greninja in here. You know, I wasn't sure, Luna, because like I know that people were saying like this kind of, that, like these battles were tough. If he hits Skeledirge, he'll probably die, but we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting to win this fight. I wasn't sure if it was just the Kieran battle, or if it was all of the Elite Four. So, with the information given to me here, I am assuming it's each one of the Elite Four members are probably tougher. Yeah, now that I'm not catching random Pokemon, I'll also build my team better. I could just heal Skeledirge and maybe make it through. I obviously don't know what his last 3 Pokemon are, but he's gonna go for a Solar Beam. How fast is he? That's gonna be the question. I'm gonna bet on my Skeledirge being faster than an Exeggutor. It is Dimol. That makes sense to me, especially with how this one's going. Worried I'd have to redo it. Yeah, no, I did get it my first try. The guide, so basically what I'm finding, Shin, is that there's several different recipes that you can use to get it. And it seems like I was able to get it with... Oh, shit. Oh, that sucked. The Magmortar was faster than the Skeledirge? Is Skeledirge that slow? Or was Magmortar just that fucking fast? That's wild. Okay, well, I just lost here because of that. I was not expecting the Magmortar to be faster. I was able to do it with 5 ingredients. The ones that I used was the chorizo, or the chorizo, however you pronounce it. The chorizo, the jalapenos, and then I used mustard, chili sauce, and mayonnaise. That does make sense that it's their lowest stat. I haven't looked at that shit in a while. Okay. Yeah, so I'll rearrange the team. We'll do this again right after. It'll go a little bit better. Because I can't imagine that either one of these guys are going to be able to take anyone out. Sunny day. Yes, it was my first try. So that was cool, at least. The Meg Mortar's definitely going to take out the Glaceon. Harvested Citrus Berry. Interesting. I think Magmortar was first, so yeah, there's a damn good chance that this is just cooked. Yeah, Heat Wave. Heat Wave will definitely kill the Glaceon. Damn. As soon as it said Mist, I was like, oh shit. Alright, if the Electros doesn't die, is it worth it for me to just use a Revive? Let's see who he sends out. It's gonna depend on who he sends out. If it's someone that I can probably take pretty easily, I'll just do it. Because unless this is a crit, I don't think this is going to kill. It's going to be close with the burn, but... I don't have any flying moves on this team either. Okay. Realistically, if I were to bring someone back, you know what? Let's just... I'll use a Revive. I should have some max revives, I think, yeah. Let's see if we can still salvage it. If not, no big deal. Only had 1 cup of caffeine today, and surprisingly, I actually haven't felt pain. Nice! Passed out more tired than usual, but it's not too much to bear. Nice, Shin. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Why? Wait, guys, did I not revive Skeledirge? What did I do? Whoa, hold up a second. If I revived Skeledirge, shouldn't Skeledirge have come out? Why not? What happened? Now, I will preface this by saying that the majority of... How long has that been a thing for, Luna? Now, what I will say is most of my double battling experience comes from Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness, but it does, in fact, in those games happen. I'm now trying to remember, but I'm pretty positive it comes out as soon as I revive them on those games. But it could be different for... okay, that would also make sense. Okay. Yo, Coliseum and XD are the best Pokemon games that are out there. Don't at me. Okay. That makes sense, Luna. Okay. I mean, again, probably not going to win this, but let's just, you did. Oh, I'm certainly not going to win this. You know what? Well, fuck it. Hold on. Just don't get a crit. Or miss. With the sun up, that should kill. Shoulda would have seen that one coming. I didn't see the Blaziken having Stone Edge. Stone Edge. That's not what I saw. Okay. So I have a couple directions to go here. I'm gonna take another bet and say that he's not gonna crit with Stone Edge. If he doesn't, the whole thing is like, who's still the best to put out here? I feel like Ursaluna isn't a bad choice because with the sun up, I don't know if he has sunny day, so when the sun goes away, he might not be a bad choice. But it's also Hydro Pump. I'm gonna take that risk and put it on Ursaluna for right now. Again, make that bet. He's not gonna kill, and he did. Okay. Now the problem is, he still may kill Ursaluna right off the bat, because he doesn't need to use Stone Edge for it, so whatever other move he's got is going to be more accurate. So and plus with the sun out, there's still a good chance. But if anything, Ursaluna will act as fodder, so that Skeledirge probably doesn't get hit. Oh, he has Focus Blast. Good to know. That's hilarious. Okay. But still not terrible, because honestly, even if I were to just use it again, Shadow Ball would probably take out half the health, would be my guess. Or most. Now guys, here's the real question. Do we waste a Max Revive and a turn to do that same thing? Or do I just full fucking send it with another Shadow Ball? Exactly, do I risk it for the biscuit? Yeah, I think so. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Is it what? He's gonna use Stone Edge and it's gonna hit and it's gonna crit? Yeah. What? He's not that lucky. Guys, I almost shit on my chair. Alright, cool. That was crazy. Alright, when we go to do the next one, I'll have my team a little bit better planned out. Like I said, I didn't know if these guys were going to be tough or if it was just Kieran, because I did hear the part of the championship stuff was tough in this DLC, but I didn't know if it included these guys. Once I'm done with this little section, I'll be back in a couple minutes. We got my nephews on the phone, so I'm just going to say hi to them. See if there's any food I should grab. What is my blood sugar? Is it going down? It's fine. It's fine. I was going to say, that was a new move, or a move that I didn't know. Spread Desperation and user attacks the target. It's doubled if the user's previous move failed. Oh, so it's kind of a lot like... What's the move that's like that with, like, ground... It's either a ground move or a rock move. Oh, God, I can't remember. Someone has in the Dynamax Adventures. Is it High Horsepower? Power gets doubled if the previous one works? Or Stomping Tantrum? Oh, it's one of them, I think. Okay, that's pretty cool, though. Yeah, we gotta give some credit to my boy Skeledirge here. That was big. A champ in the making. He looks behind me. 5 Pokemon are dead, and Skeledirge is, like, upside down, tongue out. Heavy breathing. It is Stomping Tantrum. Okay. Cool. So did he heal my Pokemon, or... Everything heals my Pokemon except for the things that need to heal my Pokemon. Granted, I should be able to... I think there was... Yeah, there was a self-serve station right here. That's crazy. Fire type have been given to Koraidon to make up for the fact it never got Fire Punch. Temper Flare. There we go. Okay. I'm going to pause it, and I will be right back. Give me like 5 minutes, guys, and I'll be right back. They said, fuck you, do it yourself. Dude, literally, though. But like I said, they do the same, they healed me after every single sandwich ingredient battle there, but they wouldn't heal me for the one that actually I needed it for. Crazy. Though, like I said, it was right there, so can't be too upset. Ugh. All right, I'll be back in like 5 minutes, guys. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Thanks for waiting. Let's see. Let's see. All Pluto's in the Divine Beast. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, dude. I can't wait to watch that shit. Okay. Well, let's get back to it. What time is it? It's 4:26. My band practice got pushed off a little bit. My vocalist just told us, so I can keep going for a little bit longer than I was originally anticipating. So I want to do this one next. Fairshin. Biggest downgrades between actual fruit and fruit flavoring is watermelon and grape. True. True. Yeah, quick question. Quick question for people who have had this, because I was never a big fruit guy, honestly. And this stuff is probably about to shock you. How do cherries taste comparatively to, like, the cherry flavoring stuff? Because I feel like that's another one that's very different. Okay. I would also have to assume that this one's probably steel type. So how are they going to fuck me over with steel types? There's a lot of steel types that have levitate. So that could definitely mess up the Ursaluna stuff. Cherry flavoring is an upgrade, but there's also several different types of cherries. That's fair. That's fair. Never had a cherry before. But cherry flavoring is like what has always been one of my favorite flavors. So I always wanted to try a cherry. But I also feel, man, like, especially with my blood sugar being the way it is, I also feel like, I know it's natural sugars, but I feel like fruit is very high in that kind of shit, and I've never wanted to test it, is basically how I would put it. I was gonna say, definitely have to fly. Okay. Alright, I don't know if I'll be good at it, but I think I'll enjoy it more than making the sandwich. I think I just really hated doing the sandwich stuff. Oh, true, the cherry pits. Yeah, that's fair, too. This motherfucker can just fly now? Okay. Try to reach a goal within the time limit by flying on his back. I have some magnet rings for extra time. Move the left stick up to fly it. Oh, so it's not inverted. Oh, okay. That's actually good to know. Wow. They actually told me before I started. That's crazy. I feel like a lot of times they won't do that. Alright. I can see this going really horribly if the game starts to stutter. So let's see what we gotta do. You know what's interesting? I was mentioning steel types. I'm starting to think it's flying type. I'll be real with you guys. It's flying so fun. Alright, I'll take your word for it. I'm looking forward to it. Let's do it. The rings are big, too. Shit. I wonder if they get smaller. Can I turn the camera? I can. Perfect. Okay, yeah, no, the flying definitely feels pretty smooth. Now, quick question. Are you able to redo this trial and just have fun with this shit later? Or is this, like, the one and only time you can fly? Now, is that the whole trial? Is that the whole thing? That's wild. Why did they make the sandwich one so much longer? I probably don't want to have Ursaluna out. Although, can Ursaluna learn, like, Stone Edge? Oh, okay. You unlock it permanently in the post game for the DLC. Gotcha. Okay, so we don't need to have to. We don't have to redo the trial. I'll just fuck it. I'll full send it, just like the last one. Why not? So we don't have to redo the trial to do it. That's even cooler. That makes sense. It's used as a tutorial for it. He's my pal. Yup. That was a really bad Goofy impersonation. Mentally prepare myself for the final trial. Oh god. Alright. Okay. Once again... oh, no! It is steel. Okay. Okay. So I have some concerns immediately. However, I'm willing to take this risk. Let's see what we can do. That was the concern that I had. If he can take out the Skarmory, that would be huge. You dick. I do believe as long as... Oh, he had Sturdy. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, but he's at least faster than the Skarmory, which is good to know. Damn, Ursaluna's faster than the Skarmory? Oh my god. Does everyone... Oh my god, wait. Does everyone on their fucking team have Sturdy? I mean, that's fine. Probably. I do have 2 electric types. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Just don't heal. Ursaluna should still live. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we'll take the 2. I forgot he has... Oh, man, I forgot he switches to the typing of the move he used. Okay. Alright. Still not terrible. Wow. Oh, it must have been a speed tie. Shit, he set that up well. Aw, fuck, man. I really thought I was gonna be fine. Should have done the other way around. Oh? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they got a hell of a team. Okay. How do I want to tackle the Empoleon? Man, you know what? Fuck it. We'll see how this goes. Again, like I said, if I need to redo it, we can still plan a hell of a lot better. But my first plan is to at least see if we can check out what else he has on his team. It didn't kill the Greninja. I'm shocked. Thank you for laughing at my joke. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Discharge should go first, taking care of the Empoleon. That's even crazier and better. Right, so we don't gotta worry about a thing on this fight. Or this turn, not this fight. Alright. What you got for me? The Metagross. Okay. That's gonna be tougher. But same strat for right now. That should take out the Scizor. Oh, it didn't. Alright, that's fine. I don't think that'll kill. It probably has a high attack stat, but yeah, that's fine. Alright. Let's take this in. Damn, he's the fastest one on the board. That's insane. Alright, cool. That was the concern. Alright, that one wasn't bad. I didn't get it screwed over right from the get-go. So I think that helped. That's wild. Okay. Being that I'm gonna have to change insulin and get set for tonight, I think I'm gonna do one more of the Elite Four. here. Good luck with the remaining Elite 2. This time my team isn't nearly as wildly beaten. And again, until this team doesn't do what I need it to, we'll keep going with it. So, I believe the next one that I wanted to get to was this region, which is number 3. Again, I want to thank everyone for being here and chilling. Luna, I'm definitely looking forward to your live stream tomorrow. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go here. Assuming that you're still planning on doing it tomorrow. Before the Dynamax Adventure stream that we'll be doing. I was going to make a joke about how I haven't found shiny Trumpus yet. Am I going to guess that one just showed up? Let me see. Can't have dirty garbage. Good fucking point, though. Aw, the cats. I didn't even see them. Man, how did I not see the one that you sent on April 28th? It's so cute. You're just chilling. Okay. Here we go. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm so fucking psyched. Alright. I got. What is my middle name? Is it gonna be like, what is this Pokemon? Or are we about to be like, are we about to get heights and weights? I wonder. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. And cheeks. Okay. Yo, shit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to assume. I would have assumed it's the antenna. But it keeps fucking moving, man. Stop moving. Oh. It was either that or the eyes. Maybe the feet. Okay. Eyes was my first guess, and I'm like, nah, it's definitely an antenna. Interesting, so you get to just try again? Alright, well, I'm at least glad that I don't have to restart that, because I'm an idiot. Oh, shit. How do you tell? I don't know. Well, I just have to find which one looks different of the three. Yo, crazy. I actually don't know this. A little stamp on its underside? Okay. So I gotta wait for them to show me their asses. Oh! I think it's the one in the middle. Because I think I saw the stamp you were talking about. Yeah, the little blue thing. Okay, cool. Thank you, Luna. I actually did not know that. That's crazy. I knew, because I do the same thing. Okay. Not sure which typing yet. Could be fairy. Could be psychic. Psychic I should be okay with again. For the most part. Fairy might be kind of tricky. But let's see what we can do. We've been 2 for 2 on first tries, even if the first one was pretty close. So let's see what we got here. Fairy. Okay. I don't think I have a steel move on my board. And I think the only poison move I have is not stab. So this one might be a bit tougher right off the bat, but we'll see. We'll fuck around and find out, you know? I do remember them mentioning that just as we got to the place. As long as no one takes out Skeledirge, hopefully I might be able to... Is it the hair color or something like that? I haven't totally figured it out yet. I think I've successfully guessed every typing to some degree so far, but I don't know if I've figured out how. I think I've just guessed well. That was a good starting. Again, as long as we can keep Skeledirge alive, we can... Each Elite Four member is super effective against the next. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, fire to steel, steel to fairy. So, and I'm assuming it's going to be fairy to dragon. More than likely. Okay. I'm going to take a different approach. We're going to take out the Granville. And I'm going to focus a little bit better this time around on keeping Skeledirge alive. Because being that I don't have many things that are going to be super effective against fairy types in general, I want to keep him buffed up. Hopefully we'll take out the Granville here. Cool. Oh, wow. Guys, that's unfortunate. Okay. There's a good chance Ursaluma's gonna die anyway to whatever Whimsicott's about to do, so let's just see what we can do. Okay, this one was gonna be a bit of a rough one. Let me hear it, Luna. What's funny? Can we just get lucky? Damn. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yo, shit. Isn't Hyper Voice normal? What's their ability? Because it was super effective. Is there an ability that turns normal moves into water moves? Okay. Well, no matter what I do, I'm gonna have to Shadow Ball it again. I'm gonna heal. So whoever I send out next is probably gonna just die. And I'm gonna let that be Electros. Again, if I can keep him alive, I'll be in really good shape. The problem... Did Primarina go first? No, right? I think Skeledirge went before. Oh, fuck. Alright. Yeah, I think we lost now. Oh shit! He lived! Okay. I know they used the throat spray, so I kind of assumed it was just gonna kill. Yo, that was insane. Okay. Damn. That one's... Oh, fairy. Okay. Okay, I have a couple of ideas here. Skeledirge is currently a +3 in special attack. I could Hyper Voice, take out the Whimsicott, and hopefully do a good amount of damage to the slow growth anyway. Or do I heal with Skeledirge's turn and do a discharge with the Electros? Nah. I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice. I want to take out the Whimsicott. Let's heal with, let's heal here. Okay, so with that being said, I'll plan for the next one for being Dragon type. Let's see what we can get done. Okay, that's fine. Take out the Whimsicott. That's fine. Damn, and the light screen wore off? Okay. Oh, I didn't even read this. My bad. Right before coming here, you were in a stream with a friend. Then after this, you're going to be learning how to set up a YouTube stream. Just all streaming today. Hell yeah, Luna. think a Hyper Voice will still take the both of them out. Leftovers? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm still gonna keep it on the safe side here. I feel confident as long as I get the Hyper Voice off, it'll kill both of them. So if I can keep him healed up, we'll be fine. And he should go next. Cool. Does that leave her with 1 or 2? Oh, Excadrill. That's a shame. Shit. And she has the second one, doesn't she? Ah, it's only that. Alright, you know what? That's not terrible. As long as he doesn't get one shot. But I may as well go for a charm. Why the fuck not? Oh, okay, gotcha. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I don't know how much of a hot take this is. Primarina is the best Gen 7 starter in my opinion. I think it's so cool. I think it may have also just been because I wanted to use like a fairy type for like the first time there, but I like the Primarina line. I'm gonna be a simp for a second. Shut it down. Still no sound type. True. Oh, who are you about to cast your vote for? Covering my Rowlet. You know what though? Rowlet is a close second. I really like Decidueye. I just think I didn't love Incineroar. It's just a fucking weird cat wrestler guy. Okay, cool. If its stats have been boosted during the turn, that's crazy. That's a cool move. That's totally fair, Shin. I was a fire starter for most of it. I would go Charmander Gen 1, Cyndaquil Gen 2, Torchic Gen 3, Chimchar Gen 4, all the time, every time. As soon as I hit Gen 5, I think Tepig and that line is probably my least favorite starter of all the starters. Oh yeah, do you guys see that guy in the background? Me neither. All I see is a fucking flip book story of a guy bending down to tie his... Nope, didn't even know what he was doing. Exercising? Stretching? That's crazy. But yeah, I did not like Tepig. I did not like the Tepig line. And I think that's where I started not using fire starters for the most part, because in Gen 5, I'd prefer to go Oshawott. Gen 6, I went with Chespin, though I do like the Delphox line as well. You know what? I do like the Gen 6 starters, because Greninja's cool, but I think he's been overplayed, so I didn't go him. Gen 7, like I said, I would go Popplio or Rowlet over that one. I did go Scorbunny, but I'm also not crazy about the Gen 8 starters. Huh. God damn, that's crazy. Now that I really thought about it. Incineroar is better in Smash than it is in Pokemon. That's a fair statement. When I get my shiny Litten, I'm going to level it to 100 as a Torracat. Does the, like, color scheme change for Incineroars? That's fair, overused competitively? Okay. Yeah, I agree with that, Shin. I just don't like the design of him. Give me 1 second. Gen 7 starters I like a little more than Chestnut, but Delphox and even Chestnut are nearly as cool as Greninja and Gen 7. Totally fair. You know, I'll be real with you guys. He may use Dragon Pokemon. In which case, I will probably have to rework my team, but again, they've gotten me this far. May as well keep it going until I need to. Not a single fairy movie across the board, and only 2 ice moves. Well, an ice Pokemon, and then Greninja has Ice Beam, but that's it. Okay, with that being said, I will end the stream here because I do have to take care of some stuff before I have band practice again tonight. Looking forward to it. Our guitarist just got home from school for the semester, so we're going to be kicking it back up and doing some more band stuff. Finally get back to that a little bit more again. Be in the right mindset for it, which is going to be sick. And this is the trial you warned me about. Okay, that's a great thing to come back and start with next time. Awesome. Okay, but at least we'll get back to it. Incineroar line shiny is white. Oh yes, I have seen it. Okay. Yes, I do remember that. Do you just like the look of Torracat more than the Incineroar? Oh shit. I'm gonna stop running around. I'll just get back to where I just took that trial and save it there. I want to thank everyone for being here again. I'm sorry it was a bit shorter of a stream than originally intended. I wasn't feeling great when I did get up, so I did start the hour late, unfortunately. Not entirely sure how the rest of this week is looking, but being that I was a little bit late, there's a chance I might try and do this on Friday. I'll find out if we're doing Ambi's Gaming Corner a little bit earlier tomorrow into the Dynamax Adventures. I don't think that's going to happen, but that was the only time she said she would be available, so I'll find out. But we will be doing the Dynamax Adventures tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. EST, just as normal. Thursday will be Trails in the Sky at 2 p.m. EST as we were getting back to that. Tell you what it is, so you can prepare a plan if you want. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and tell me. I'll take it. Any Litten starter you get Lucifer? Oh, hell yeah. Incineroar looks like Ronald McDonald. Stop. That's so fucking true, though. I'm pulling up a picture of it right now. That's fucking hilarious. I'd love, like, to be, like, if I go on IMDb, not IMDb, Jesus Christ, Pokemon DB, and it pulls up a picture of Shiny Incineroar, it should just be replaced with Ronald McDonald. Really does, man. That's crazy. Guys, I want you to know something really funny before I comment on anything else. So I have Pluto's stream up right now. I'm about to call out Ignis for a second because what I think is very funny is, like I said, I have Pluto's stream up. And I see in his chat that Ignis said, "Did I hear band stuff as I come back? Oh, baby, we back." Those were 2 comments. I don't think Pluto plays in a band. There's a hot chance that Ignis was listening to my stream, but then chatted that into Pluto's stream. And Pluto may be very confused right now. I can't confirm. However, that would be fucking hilarious. We love you, Ignis. We love you, Pluto. Okay, now I'm just saying. To expire in Evil's. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair point. So the final trial is I have to fight Drayton with only Pokemon caught in the terrarium. Interesting. So I have to build. Oh, that's really cool. So I have to build a team built totally out of the people from the polar biome. How do I do it? Like, does he have a trial, or do I just sorry guys. What I'm seeing with this is the terrarium as a whole. Okay, but it has to be Pokemon that I caught there. Gotcha. Okay. For his trial, I have to face a bunch of his other trainers around the area. It's sounding like. I was going to say Lapras is probably pretty good, because again, he's definitely Dragon. Like, undoubtedly Dragon. I am also now realizing the dragon symbol attached to him. So, definitely Dragon. Because my question was going to be, if his trial is... And apparently just for his trial, which is against the strength. Okay, sorry. So, for his trial, I have to use Pokemon caught in the terrarium, but when I go to battle him, I can use my own team. Oh, see, that's cool. That's different. Granted, I'm sure some people like the sandwich making stuff. That was just something I did not like in this game. Okay. Alright, cool. That's workable, for sure. That's workable, for sure. I'll definitely throw in my Lapras. I'll throw in a bunch of ice types, and... That's cool. That'll at least get me to use something different. Okay. Yo, Ignis! Yo, dude, that's so funny. Like I said, I still have Pluto's stream up, so I see, did I hear band stuff as I came back, and I saw that. Oh, dude, that's so funny. But, yeah, so we are going to call it here. But tell Pluto I said hi. Send both messages there. First was meant for you, the second for him, end of work day. That's fair. That's fair. We're attack on Lapras, and the other one had Earthquake. Oh, shit. Yeah, that would work. That's the issue I have with having more than one channel I'm active in. Absolutely. Like, if I ever have more than one stream up, one of them's muted. Like, for sure. Or I have my laptop muted. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I also know, I'm pretty sure if you mute the tab of the stream, it's better. Because if you mute the stream itself, I think it takes away the view technically. Or something along those lines. It's some weird shit with that. But yeah, what we're going to do, I think we're going to raid Pluto because it looks like he's still doing Breath of the Wild. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, guys. Let's raid Pluto. Everyone, thank you for being here. Again, Ignis, thank you for the resub. Always appreciate you, man. I'll definitely be there on Saturday. I'll talk to Blood Trip about it and see, timing-wise, what he's planning on doing, and then what we'll do on Saturday before that. So, thank you for letting me know. Don't forget, guys, as of right now, we will be doing more Pokemon Sword Dynamax Adventures tomorrow night at 6:30. I will let everyone know if we're going to be doing anything with Ambi's Gaming Corner prior to that, whenever she lets me know. The rest of the schedule is up in the Discord, and we'll be moving it around as we need to. So, everyone, thank you for being here. Thanks for giving me the tips, Shin. Thank you for helping me out, Luna. Always appreciate you guys making some of the more annoying stuff way simpler and way easier. Always appreciate it. Everyone, we'll see you tomorrow.